like Christmas and like New Year's Day and like Patron Saints Day. It's like you've got Paddy's Day and St Andrew's Day and all that. Well, over here we have St George's Day. And, well, Keir Starmer decided to make a St George's Day message, but fails to mention England. Yes, you could not make this shit up. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? If he had mentioned England, they would have complained he didn't mention England enough. And if he did mention England enough, what would have happened? They would have complained about something else. Keir Starmer has been accused of being out of touch for releasing St George's message, which failed to mention England. The Prime Minister repeatedly mentioned Britain rather than England, which is represented by St George's as a patron saint. A Tory source said, Labour is once again completely out of touch, so distracted by the scandal engulfing their government, they seem to have forgotten basic history and geography. England is not the same as Britain. Shameful. In a 357-word address, Sir Keir hailed the quiet British patriotism, arguing that Sir Keir said, what makes us stronger? The quiet British patriotism, people contributing, pulling together, looking out for one another is what makes us stronger. This is the patriotism I believe in, not performative, not divisive, but fair, respectful and proud. Even the preamble of his message mentioned Britain 3 times, with the PM vowing to strengthen Britain's resilience at home and abroad. Britain is being tested on 2 fronts. The release continued and talked of a visit to a community centre today, at which Sir Keir will say only through supporting integration can Britain defeat the poison of populism. A Labour source told the Daily Mail that Sir Keir referred to England and being English a number of times at his St George's Day Downing Street reception on Monday. Meanwhile, a Reform UK government would require every school to mount a picture of the King, fly the Union flag and introduce patriotism history classes. The party has announced a string of education policies ahead of the St George's Day, which they say will restore national pride at the curriculum. They have criticised history being taught through a progressive lens and said a new curriculum would be implemented in their first 100 days of government if they were to be elected. It argued that the subject should reflect a patriotic history of the British Isles without being framed in modern narratives. Reform wants pupils in England to cover events such as the Magna Carta, the War of the Roses, the English Civil War, the Glorious Revolution, the Act of the Union, the Englishment of Victorian Britain, like rickets, like poverty and homelessness and starvation. He didn't say that, but I put that in. A volatile world is testing our resilience at home and abroad. Abroad, we must be clear about our values. That's why I wouldn't let Britain get dragged into a war in the Middle East. And at home, we must build resilience in our communities because strong communities are the bedrock of our national security. And let's be clear, there are 2 types of forces working against that. Hostile foreign actors deliberately try to stir up hatred and even violence. And here at home, there are those who exploit division for their own ends instead of working to heal it. I will stand up to both. Yes, he's got him on the run now, hasn't he? I will stand up to both because the quiet British patriotism, people contributing, pulling together, looking out for one another, and what makes us stronger. We saw that clearly during the riots. A mindless minority brought violence and disorder onto our streets, but the overwhelming majority chose a different path, standing together, protect their communities, and showing the best of this country. That is the patriotism I believe in, not performative, not divisive, but fair, respectful, and proud. That is why, at this moment of deep global instability, we must be absolutely clear about who we are, because how we respond now will shape this country for decades to come. That means when people try to hijack our flag to spread hate, we should call it what it is: plastic patriotism that corrodes the very bonds that tie us together. It also means backing the mainstream majority of people in this country, the decent, tolerant people who want to get on and build a stronger community. And it draws a hard line against extremism in all its forms. I know what the flag of St. George stands for. It stands for decency over division, unity over hate, and a country where patriotism is measured by what you put in, not what hate you stir up. Those are the values I will always fight for, and that is the job of this government: to strengthen our communities, to confront those who seek to divide us, and to make sure Britain remains a country that is united, resilient and secure. I bet that stirred your loins, guys, and by God. By God, we have our new Winston Churchill. Oh dear, what a nonsense of a story. Who cares whether he said England once, none? Who gives a shit? It's just St. George's message. Just take it as it is, I say. That was Gammon time. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I get the feeling that this bit is our Sir Keir Starmer. They could have told me that in the first place. But anyway, we will soldier on. Got me on the up there. Hello, my Friday frolickers. How the devil are we all? Hope we're all very, very, very well. And I hope we've all had a wonderful day. And I've been enjoying the gorgeous weather. I've no idea what's happened there. We'll get rid of that. And let's just say we've... yes. I know what I'm doing now. Yes, we're all cooking on gas now. It's not a problem. But hello there, my dear friends. Got a little bit mixed up there. Hello, frolickers. Phil Larry outdid himself there with that great bit of animation there. I thought that was just hilariously funny. And hello, Billy Kershaw, my dear friend. I hope you are very, very, very well. And good evening to the one, the only Professor David McGuinness of the Two Davies. And if you've not subscribed to the Two Davies channel, please do. They cover everything from a Scottish perspective, and if you're very, very lucky, you might just get to hear a fantastic rant from the Professor himself, Dave McGuinness. Hello, my dear friend. Looking forward to not next week, week after. That's when I'll be heading up to Scotland on the 11th of May for 4 days. Well and truly looking forward to that. Hello, Ellie Butterfly Effect. Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. I've got my crunchy and the Friday feeling. I'm glad to hear it, my friend. Hello, Sarah Davis. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. And hello, Dee Dunford. Good afternoon, Friday Funsters. Exactly. That's what we're all about. And hello, and good evening, my dear friend, one of my wonderful moderators. Hello, Alistair. How are you? Hi, frolickers. Hi, to be running late. We'll be listening. Not a problem, my friend. And big thumbs up for one of my moderators, be it Mad Monk or be it Jow. Couldn't do the show without them. But how are we, my dear friend? Good to see you. Hello, Counter Kev. Good to see you, my friend. And hello, Wake Up and Smell the Rosemaries. Good to see you. Hope you're very well. And Also, if you've not subscribed to the one, the only grain price of power to the people, please do. I always enjoy his 5 reasons why whoever it is this week is an absolute complete twat. And I'm surprised he can just whittle it down to 5, because some of them you won't have a problem doing 500. Some of them. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. I did watch you on Reagan Elite show where they're talking about Retreat UK. That was very, very good. Good, but hello, Ben Shaw. How are you? Hello, hope you're all very good. I'm very, very well, my dear friend. Good to see you. Yes, I thought you might be. Good afternoon, good evening, my lovely daughter. Currently doing God's work and doodling on the reform thing we got, making Nigel Farage look a twat. Well, more like a twat. Ooh, I think he'll have a job on here. I think he manages that all by himself. As, yes, well, when we got our voting cards, you could say, in between that, you know, I didn't notice it at first, and I just slightly moved them, and I just noticed in between was the Retreat UK logo. I thought, ooh. So I got the tweezers out, you know, don't want to handle it, you know, because liable to burn your skin if you touch a Reform UK leaflet. So I got the tweezers, and what am I going to do with this? So folded it, took a picture, put it on my community page, you know, say, what should I do with this bag of shit? And all I will say is, you didn't let me down. Some came out with some pretty good ideas. I think one of the simplest one was just recycle it. Another one was, it went from recycling to post it back with an house brick. Hello, Carlos. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're very, very well. Hello, Boots. Boots for. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. And those donating to the government. Yes, exactly. And hello, Daniela Coward. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're very, very well. And yes, needs more arms and maybe use the word delivering and change a bit more, but otherwise not a bad impression. Thank you. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yes, very much probably. Hello, Kirsty Hamilton, and hello, Lost Missionary, and hello, Saz. Hope you're very, very well. Good to see. And another one of my fantastic moderators. Good evening, Joe. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you are very, very well. Good to see you. And I have a funny feeling that's everybody. Do you use gloves as well? I did wash my hands after because as I was starting out the mail, I did slightly touch it, but I did wash my hands thoroughly with bleach and anti-germ cream and whatnot. So I think I'm safe. I think, but other than that, it was very much a very dodgy situation. It was, but anyway, also give another massive thumbs up for my moderator, Jow. Can't do this show without both of you and Mad Monk and Alistair. So when a David McGuinness rant gets caught up in the jet stream, Putin poos in his poo, Putin round midday. Very good. Yes, I also have to say that I will also be on the Sunday roast on Sunday, which I have to say I had a absolute laugh a minute. It was brilliant, and it was absolutely hilarious. And so I was on the, so I will be on the Sunday roast on Sunday. So that's something for you to look forward to if you're into that sort of thing. And it was good fun. We talked about all sorts of very interesting topics. So hello, Indie Duck Mel. How are you? Good to see you. I think that's everybody at the moment. And if I've missed anybody, please give me a shout out and I will say hello. So, because my pins are not with you. But anyway, let's get on with the show. We know what we're here for, you know. And we all know what we're here for. You know, a bit of a fun and light-hearted relief and bit of good fun and frolics. Nothing too serious. Nothing to get too argumentative about. But this is what we're out. That's what we do for a couple of hours. Friday frolics, and this is what we'll be doing. It's like we'll be doing certain stuff. Like, or better get certain stuff like this. Yes, where Iran seemed to have released a new, well, seemed to have released a new video. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to imply, but I did find it quite humorous as trigger warning. There are certain images of our Cankles McTaco tits wearing shorts, so you were warned.
Where's the uranium? Where's the uranium?
Don't get clicking them fingers.
You build the boom boom with spare parts. You send the drone sky high when a bombing starts. You stop the ships from passing through. I said if you block me, then I block you. Let's make peace and then hug it out. I'll even tell you where the aliens hang out. If you play along with it, I'm not pissed. All I wanted is for people to forget that list. Open up the Strait of Homo, 'cause oil is up and down like...
I don't really get the Strait of Homo bit. That seems a little bit lost on me, but the rest of it is quite funny.
Like a yo-yo, open up the Strait of Homo, yeah. Let the ships go through.
Go on, do the one dance.
And let me deal with the Jews.
Oh.
Let's not fight. We'll continue tomorrow night. Let's just put all those nukes away. BB's crazy and MAGA's dead anyway.
Snickers for Linkshander!
Where's the uranium?
Yes, we've had enough of the uranium. Yes, that's what we're all about. Yes. Bubba and Don here. How to ruin a classic. Trump, yes, I totally agree. Grab pussy t-shirt. Yes. Good evening, Leapshin. How are you, my friend? Everyone. I'm feeling pretty mad as per usual, but that's nothing now new for me. Do your worst. I do want to try. And you may have noticed a little change in how I've done things because it was just becoming a bit of a nightmare with all my audio. So best way to do it sometimes is just start from scratch and just re-sort everything out. And I've got everything sorted. If anyone from like Scotland, I'll be watching Sunday Roast. Hello, Gordon. How are you? Hope you're well. Yes, I have to say I did thoroughly enjoy it. It was pretty good fun. We had a good laugh, good bit of banter, and I'm looking forward to watching it myself. Reminisce on the good giggles we did have. Hello, Dr. Path. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're very, very well. This I do think AI can be a good thing. It's absolutely excellent for taking the piss out of Trump. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Yes, it's like when you look at the situation over there, it's just mental, isn't it? You just I did hear a whisper. Now, I don't know whether there's any truth in it or not, but I did hear a bit of a whisper that they are, what do they call it? What do they call that? That's a place where the, satellite images, where they're asking them to hide satellite images of what's happening in Iran because all the planes or ships or whatever being shot down because it just looks embarrassing for America. Now, that won't surprise me. It's an absolute mess. Isn't it just an utter complete mess? And it doesn't look like it's going to... was it a careless whisper? You very, very could be right there. Could possibly be right, Kirsty. And it just doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon, is it? In the Strait of Hormuz. But sorry to basically thrust Aunt Donnie in them dodgy shorts on you, especially if you're eating. Because all I will say is if you're eating while watching that, I do hope you do have a strong stomach, because what a pretty sight was it. But anyway, let's plod on while we still have a chance. Just like it's like all I will say is we do have a bit of all I will say is a show wouldn't be a show without this wonderful young lady. Yes, the one, the only Maggie Reed. Where, let's just say, talking about mathematics.
Trump administration, question over here. Can you explain the math behind your prescription drug costs?
Whatever math you want to make, 16 is not 17.
That's not math, that's numbers.
Well, if the drug was $100 and it raised the price to $600, that would be a 600% rise.
No, that would be a 500% increase.
Well, if it drops from 600 to 100, that's a 600% savings.
No, that's not right. It would be a savings of 83.33%.
And the president used that mathematical device.
Device? What in the mathematics is going on here?
We say 500, 600, 700. But we also say sometimes 50%, 60%, different kind of calculation.
Different kind of calculation? You mean the calculation where you make up percentages?
70, 80, and 90%. And people understand that better.
Well, people understand math. It's like the universal language after all. And you can't just make up your own math.
But there are two ways of calculating it. But either way, it doesn't make any difference. Whether it's 60, 70, or 80%, nobody's ever heard of it. But it's also 500, 600, 700, depending on the way you want to look at it. So the way you word the calculation. It's either one.
What?
Yes. Got to remember, things have improved by 500, 600, and even 700%. Trump maths, they are. You have to say they do seem to be really quite good, don't they? Well, very, very big. Maggie actually makes Trump sound normal. Yes. It's all about the Levi's. Yes. Oh, and also, yes. Cheers for reminding me there, Alistair. Yes. The news from a Portuguese perspective. Jow's channel is in the link in the channel in the chat. So if you're not subscribed, please do. As he's a very, very intelligent and interesting and entertaining young man, and does a lot of good work. So please do go over there and go like and subscribe to his channel. And yes, and what it, yes, what it genus, yes, exactly. He's right, two ways of calculating, the right way and the wrong way. Yes, I suppose that's all he's there to do, isn't it? Really, just throw any numbers out there just for the sake of it, doesn't it? Hello, cousin. How are you? Hope you're very, very well. Good to see you, my friend. I suppose that's all he's there to do, really, isn't it? Just throw numbers out there and just basically sell it. You know, yes, your life may be shit. You might not have two coins to rub together or a pot to piss in. That's because it might be down to my fault. But hey, you've never had it so good. That's what he'll be saying. Trump maths, that has to become a term. Yeah, I think you're right, Ellie. Yeah, it does. Is like that brain? Is that like brain fog math? Yeah. Probably. I just think he just says whatever numbers that just pop into his head, doesn't it? Because that's all he's there for, you know. Just tell him any old shit. Because is it true what I heard that his approval rating is about 33%? And you think, what? Well, I say that's not exactly brilliant, but still 33%. Some of them, you just big beautiful mouths. Yes, I have the biggliest mouths you'll ever see, just as bigly as my hands. Look at the size of my big hands, so big. Yes. I just think that's what he does. I just think he just says the first numbers that pops into his head, irrespective whether they're right or not. I just think that's what he does. Trump's maths is at the kindergarten level, and some kids are better than him. Yeah, I'll go along with that. Yeah. It's like when it came to the King's speech, it was just like night and day. When King did his speech, but in the White House, if I remember, and you see, you got the feeling that the King seemed to understand every syllable that he said, whereas Trump looked like he would just basically read a speech that would probably have been written for a new. And you'll all right. Check my messenger. I certainly will. Let's have a quick look. This is live on air, folks. 3107. I might have to. Oh. My daughter has been busy. Yes. My daughter has been well and truly busy. I love the tash. Yes, I love the tash. And let's just say my daughter has been well and truly busy. And it won't surprise me if she's not finished yet. So, there you go. For a second, I thought someone sent you a spicy photo. To the folks I have missed, I no worries about it, Alistair, no problems. To the people, did the king give him a bendy bully? Yes. Yes. Right, so here's a link to the Sunday roast to watch. Oh, cheers for that, Alistair. Cheers for that. Because, like, I wasn't right sure if he'd have got... I know he did say that he wanted it edited and sorted for 5 o'clock today. So he's probably got it out. Speaking of... So I'll have a video out for 6 o'clock today, which is... I took great joy in doing it, where I took the piss out of Nigel Fartage, our fag-ass Fartage, you know, leaving the comfort zones of KGBBs and you know, sitting on the lap of the love of his life, that is Nick Ferrari at LBC, and, you know, visiting a few local radio stations and Radio 4, where he gets met by serious journalists who ask him serious questions. Let's just say it didn't go well, especially the one with West and East Sussex radio station, if I remember rightly. My God, that is hilarious. That lass, she was brilliant. Oh, if you get a chance to watch it, please do. I was in hysterics laughing. So, anyway, but all I will say is, daughter, well done there. But, yes. His speech was brilliant, and Trump was oblivious to the fact that he was being basically mocked and told off by the king, though. Yeah, the thing is, I think he just basically hears what he wants to hear, doesn't he, really? And so, looks like my old probation officer. By the way, sent you a photo. Sent you a photo of you. Oh, Alistair, you've got a photo. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not in some dodgy position. But anyway, I call Nigel a walking snot on the leaflet thing. I think I'm going to do a flat-out rant about the twattiness of Farage and how horrible Reform are before the elections. Been a while since I had a good rant online. You do right. I'll be doing a bit of work myself. Might start a little bit of it tonight, because a certain gentleman who is a Kent County councillor sent me some very, very good material. So I'm using that as, you know, some videos for next week, you know, sort of like for the by-elections. So looking forward to doing that. But anyway, let's crack on with the show. As after we've seen the wonderful artistic talents of my daughter, let's crack on with the fun and the frolics. And we head off back to the White House, because let's get myself up. Yeah, there we go. But because let's be honest, head off back to the White House, where our cankles. Do you want to know what his bedtime story is? Yes. What the... Oh, bollocks. I knew I'd fuck it up. Never mind out. What will do? Oops. Oh, I've no idea what's happened there, but we will. But anyway, yes, it's night time. Reading for Sleepy Don Trump, and
Okay, Donald, it's time for nighttime reading.
Oh, but I don't want to do that.
Well, it's time for
the
bed,
fuck?
and we're just going to do a quick book tonight.
I want to
There,
take my
thank you.
time. We have plenty of time.
We will take our time, Donald, but you know you're going to be out like a light in a minute.
I don't want to put that kind of a timetable on it, but it'll go pretty quickly.
Well, the book tonight is 10 minutes till bedtime.
I hate it, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Donald. Let's start, okay? 10 minutes till bedtime.
I'll finish it up.
Donald, we just started, okay? 9 minutes till bedtime.
Very a different number than anyone thought.
If we're counting down from 10, what number comes after 9? 8. 8 minutes till bedtime.
I'm pretty good at this.
You are great with numbers. Okay, no more talking. Listen up. 7 minutes till bedtime. 6 minutes till bedtime. 5 minutes till bedtime. 4 minutes till bedtime. 3 minutes till bedtime. 2 minutes till bedtime. 1 minute till bedtime. And it's bedtime. Oh, sleepy little guy. Works every time. He looks so evil when he sleeps.
yes, he certainly does. Yes, that was Donny's bedtime story of where he gets talking about world domination and shit. Yes, and is it true that I did hear that he fell asleep again? Yes, exactly. Exactly, Kirsty. Yes, go to sleep. That is Melania's job, Maggie. Yes. And good God, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Having to read. I bet the night flies by when she reads him a bedtime story. Yes, and yeah, exactly, Ellie. Don't wake up. Just do not wake up. Because the world would be a lot happier place without him, wouldn't it? And it'd be a lot safer place as well, wouldn't it? As he looks so evil when he sleeps. Yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He looks very, very evil. Just I did hear a whisper that he actually, when they were doing a press conference in the Oval Office, he fell asleep or something. I did hear somewhere where he had fallen asleep. But anyway, what's new for our cankles? But anyway, did anybody? Well, I'm sure you will have seen the latest nonsense with the other sexual predator, Russell Brand, when he went on to the Piers Morgan show, you know, where he basically brought his Bible, you know, for a bit of projection, and then and was asked, what was you seen reading from your Bible? What verse were you? Now I have to say that was hilarious, but I will say there is one man who does an excellent impression of our Russell, and it is this guy. Now let's just say that this is hilarious, and we'll get to the situation with these trust it to fuck up. But anyway, you won't believe, but I did have all this all sorted out. I did have it all sorted out, you know, for the show, thinking ahead, and then trust me to, you know, fuck it all up. That's because I'm a idiot sometimes. But anyway, this is Russell Brand. Yeah, I suppose I should call him Russell Bland. Hello, Charlie Turkey Teeth Mullet. How are you? Hope you're very, very well. Yeah, so maybe I should call him Russell Bland, because I do find him quite bland anyway. But yeah, I think it's all right. And he's talking now about explaining repentance in 7 days.
How to Become a Christian in 7 Days is the title of my new book, and in this spiritual vidification, for which I am of course eternally grateful to the Lord, I will summarize the 7 chapters that have been written by my holy right hand in the spirit of the book of Job, of course. In doing so, this has enabled me to copulate the two together in a sexual and powerful fusion of love in order to create, by God's grace, the world's first spiritual hand job. The intention of this book is not to preach nor to stand in judgment of your hedonistic indulgences or prevarications, but rather is intended to be instructive, to serve as a warning, a blue ball blueprint of a prophetic manuscript, a guide of love and tenderness on how to avoid the mistakes that I committed in my life that inevitably traversed my soul on far too many occasions for all the wrong reasons into the headlines. Ironically, due to far too much head and far too many lines. So without further ado, let us plunge our naked and beautiful and attractive bodies deep into these chapters. Chapter 1, Thou shalt not scrotumize. Scrotumization is a powerful and can be a rather beautiful human impulse, but is also the first moral sin that once you learn to discharge from the metropolis of your obsequious soul, you will enrich your very existentiality. You will transform in a single spiritual moment from an erogenous primate that has plagued those around simply by being in your presence to a shining and clitorating example of monogamy, fidelity and faithiality. Chapter 2, Thou shalt not be hijaculated by the temptation of other gods. Fertilization is the highest manifestation of love, as it does say in Paul, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Therefore, spread yourself. Doeth as I, the Lord, commanded you, and do not let your scatological obsession be hijaculated by the forces and demons that seek to replace fertilization as an expression of love with debauchery and debasement. Chapter 3, Thou shalt bloviate and erecticate yourself. This step toward becoming a Christian is one of the most interesting due to how much instruction flows from its spiritual cavities, whetting your appetite for inseminating love. Placing yourself in an erect and upright position against Big Pharma and control is an indication of love. Bloviating against it in a garrulous and interminable monogamous monologue will ultimately set you free of your sins, and the Lord will show you his mercy and love you in return. As it is said in Peter 4:8, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Chapter on all fours, Thou shalt not sperminate thy neighbour.
Jesus Christ. I have to say, he does some brilliant impressions. But yeah, he's got, you could say he has got our Russell Brand to a T, hasn't he? That was so funny. So, but yes, although he's occasionally floating in a complete nonsense word, yeah, he's not bad. He's absolutely brilliant. Cheaper threesome, yes. Oh dear. But Russell Brand, he was mildly fun, then annoying, then a religious twat. Wait, he still is a twat. Yes. Yes, he absolutely. I still remember when I don't think it was the first Big Brother, but I remember, you see at the start when it was the big thing, and you look at the paper and you see the pictures of who the contestants, and you look at this clown with the ridiculous funny hair, and you just say, let's be honest, Big Brother were just for all attention seekers, who thought this could be a great way to get into show business or whatever. And I remember he did a bit of a comedy, stand-up comedy show, and I thought it was about as funny as root canal work. I didn't really get it. Did he get a countdown clock on? yes. But yes, I'd say barely sleeps at night and too busy ranting and reposting absolute nonsense and conspiracy bullshit at night recently. Yeah, that's our Trump, yes. See, the thing is, my wife, before I started doing this show, she showed me a picture of him, his latest one, where Statue of Liberty is giving birth to a baby, and the baby is like Donald Trump. And you just think, what are you doing? And you can guarantee there'll be a few MAGA nutters will be all over that like a rash, because I think, yeah, it's just owning the libs. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, crimes made me laugh. Yeah, he's brilliantly funny. But yes, that was supposed to be but you could say our Russell brand. But yes, where he went on to Piers Morgan's show to basically try to paint himself as though I'm the innocent victim here of these crimes, not the women I would say. If one if it's just one person that's accused you of these crimes, you may be thinking, maybe, but all I will say is that when you've got a number of them, you will say, I will say that it's probably that you're just a bit of a pervert. I'll hold you. Is somebody if people are being a bit uncivil in the chat, you got my permission. Do what you need to do without fear or favour. Not a problem. This is a show where we just have a good laugh and not to have arguments with. But anyway, when it comes to the Russell Brand situation, this is just hilarious, because you could say it just shows that I love this guy, because he just basically says it as it is for all this nonsense with what he's basically doing.
Russell Brand's just trying to find his favourite Bible verse. You're trying to find a verse about spending your career being a predator and then converting to Christianity as a smokescreen afterwards to make yourself seem morally pure. Don't know if you'll find that. Isn't there a quote in there that's like, do unto others whatever the fuck you want, because who cares about them?
Excuse me.
Is there a bit in the Bible where Jesus 3 years before his death slept with a 16-year-old? Is that in there? It's funny, even in this ancient, several times translated book with loads of barbaric, horrible things that happen, especially in the Old Testament, you still seem worse. Found it yet? So you took that book into court with you, did you? Poor book. Are we just going to broadcast this? Yeah, cool. Fine. Seems to be that you're leafing through a book here that actually has no real meaning to you other than salvaging your career. Is there a verse about that? Bible's a long book, man. You maybe should have used a bookmark or something. Hold on, that isn't a Bible. Oh my god. He's looking through his bookie wook. It's his bookie wook. Can you believe that? Jesus Christ.
I can't actually find the verse that I had that day, but this is good enough.
Yes. That's quite right. I quite like the guy, you know, he's... And I see that it's... has something happened with our good friend Alistair? I seem to have missed something. I seem to have missed something. Well, what's the problem, Alistair? Have I missed something? Is it fair enough? It's like there's a reason why I like this show, where we just have a bit of a good laugh together and don't get too I won't say uppity, but I'll just say we just enjoy it and just have a good couple of hours of fun. And if this is how it's going to start ending up, maybe we should stop doing this then, because that's not what I do this for. But anyway, we'll soldier on. We'll soldier on. But this is not what I do this show for, really, if I'm honest. Oh, well, fair enough. Well, fair enough. I have no idea what's been going on, so I'm not going to say anymore because I have no idea what's been happening. But I don't like it. As I say, I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, I'm just going to hold on. Yes. Can you imagine what our Russell Brand would have been like at Sunday school? And can you imagine what he would have... Oops. Imagine what he'd been like at Sunday school.
Okay, kids, get your Bibles out and we're going to race to see who can find the Bible verse the quickest.
No.
Russell, what was that?
I ain't ever gonna need this. I'm gonna be a comedian that chases girls.
Okay, but one day you might be on trial for what you do with those girls, and you're gonna want to be able to find a Bible verse on live British television.
Then I'll be an atheist. For a little bit.
Okay, kids, get your Bibles out and we're gonna race to see who can find the Bible verse the quickest.
No.
Russell, what was that?
I ain't ever gonna need this. I'm gonna be a comedian that chases girls.
Okay, but one day you might be on trial for what you do with those girls, and you're gonna want to be able to find a Bible verse on live British television.
Then I'll be an atheist. For a little bit.
Okay, kids, get your Bibles out and we're gonna...
for a little bit. Hello, Mad Monk. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you're well. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's happened. But yes, it's so all's good. Yeah, it was the cat. He's been naughty again and got kicked out. Ah, right then. Right then. Right, so it's been Sir Larry then. Right, fair enough. So, well, all I will say is you do what you need to do. Do it without any fear or favour. And not a problem for me. I don't do this just to have people arguing in the chat. That's not for me. You know, one of the... I'm yeah, well, if ended up, well, you've done nothing wrong. You're not to worry about. Don't worry about it. But all I'll say is that no, I'm not having this. Not having this. I don't want people falling out in my live stream, and I don't like it. So anyway, we'll move on. It's like no, we were like my black magic book. So yes. Well, that's all it is for our. You could say our Russell brand. It was all about the grift. But we can spare a thought because he did manage to find it. It took him a while, but he managed to find the verse. He did manage to find the verse he was looking for. And as you can see, it took him a while. I'm trying to figure out. More to look at Piers Morgan there. He looks more like Mike Parry. If you don't know who Mike Parry is, but he used to do the Type 2 mics with Mike Graham, you know, Concrete Lover, and let's just say I don't know who the very old Piers Morgan looks like, very old Russell Bland looks like, but all I'll say is at least he managed to find what he was wanting. What he was wanting to read, and here we have it. There was what the verse he was looking for. Yes, that's the verse he's looking for. Yes, all intelligent stuff that from our Russell.
Not this. I can't actually find the verse that I had that day. But this is good enough. This is from Isaiah 12.
Yes, that's what he was looking for. To look like an apostle. Yeah, exactly. To improve Piers' look. Yeah. Everyone in the chat been listening in as doing some work around the house and noticed some in the chat. But no worries, the two best mods are in the case. Yes. Yeah, exactly. All of us says, I just realised Russell Brand not on my reasons list. Well, that's going to change. Totally agree. I have to say that. Whoever made that was absolute genius. Absolutely hilarious. Exactly. I will look forward to watching that video. 5 reasons why our Russell Bland is a twat. Let's be honest. All that is just the grift. I remember him from the start when he was having a go at people like Nigel Farage. He was a proper little lefty until he realised that the only way to make good money out of the grift is to start moving ever so quickly to the right. A rare and beautiful the guidebook on how to make Morgan quiet. Yes, I totally agree, Ali. The guidebook on yeah, a rare and beautiful thing. Yes, Russell rhyming again. So yes, I will get onto that and do your video of 5 reasons why our Russell Bland is a complete twat. It's Dino Rod next. I'll put Brand on the next poll. Yes, that'll be good. Yes, our Timo Dino Rod Stewart. Yes, that'll be fun. He'll be. I can imagine you won't be short of any. You won't be short of any reasons there. You could say, have I missed something? I was rudely interrupted by a phone call. Yes. Well, you could say a little bit, Carlos. Yes. Yeah, good idea. I totally agree, Counter Kev. Brilliant. But anyway, before we get back to the serious stuff, let's have a bit of light relief. He used to watch his content back then when he was fighting the right now, not now, so I blocked and refused to watch him at all now. Yeah. It's like I do remember him when he was on Question Time and he was there with your facts and this and that and the other, and all I will say is that you could tell you got the feeling that yes, this guy we were on the right side of history, but yes, when it comes to making money, he realised the only way to make money is to get on the grift. Mullins the budget Rod Stewart, if Rod Stewart was a plumber. Yes. But anyway, a bit of light relief. That's like something I always like to bring out from my daughter. She loves the furry kind of humans. So, bit of light relief.
I never introduced myself to you. My name is Mimi. Yeah. I never told you my name. Nice to meet you.
Who's a good boy?
Winston. She's chewing on your tail, man. What? What's wrong?
Oh.
Gus. Do you know who Jesus is?
Can you show me your somersault? Wonderful. High five.
You gotta come here so I can whisper it to you.
You look like a potato.
You don't even love me. You just want my snacks.
What do you think this dog does now? Yes. Yes. That would. I would stop it there. Yes. It comes that sort of stuff. My daughter loves the furry humans. So yes, that was a lovely bit of light relief. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, cute puppy story. Yes. Yeah, Rod Stewart is really getting old. Yeah, you know. Odd, should I say, yes. Hello, Hassan Hussein. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're very, very well. And I see you're still giving our leader of the opposition, well, our incompetent leader of the opposition, a good telling off on Twitter. It's like, all I will say is she's the luckiest leader of the opposition alive, isn't she? It's like anyone else would have been gone by now, but because Labour are making a pig's ear of things, she's very much safe. I just thought, I shouldn't imagine Trump starting up a band. What if he went on MTV Unplugged? He'd flood the place. Sorry if you're imagining it. No, I wouldn't imagine. I do imagine it. That's for certain. It's like, anyone seen the Swanee vids? I'm not sure I have. I'm not sure. Don't know if I have. But I will keep an eye out for them. Yes. But yes, I noticed that you've been keeping her busy, keeping her on her toes. It's like I did watch the nonsense on Tuesday in Parliament, you know, with the debate, and even then she had a free short goal at PMQs, and she still pretty much managed to hit Rose head in the corner flag, didn't she? But anyway, let's just crack on, because let's just say that did you know that the White House have appointed a new secretary? Did you know that in the White House they have appointed, let's just say, the Secretary of Snake Charming?
Now Trump is sleeping again. They will call in the newest member of the Trump cabinet, the Secretary of Snake Charming. He is a pardoned J6 terrorist, and on Twitter, you know him as MAGA Jim Bob 6969. You are watching C-SPAN. Now Trump is sleeping again. They will call...
Yes. So now they have a Secretary of Snake Charming. Yes, I remember watching that Darren Jones. He was brilliant. He was just so funny. He proper got right up her nose, didn't he? And proper wound up the Tories. Well, I'll tell you who did ask a very good question. That was Stephen Flynn. He did ask a good question, and it'd be a crying shame if he's not back. If he's not back in Westminster, because I would miss him. I would certainly miss him. Yeah, voice of Kemi puts my teeth on edge. Yeah. It's that smugness, isn't it? She has that smug type, way of saying things, you know, that I know better than you. You need to shut up and listen to me. I know better than you. And it is that kind of off-putting, and she'd be the sort of person who would laugh at her own jokes, wouldn't she? Which she said I do a lot of poo jokes. I didn't realise she's right. My only excuse is Trump. He's just there. Yeah. Well, you can't argue with that. People are brilliant at taking the piss. Yeah. Without a doubt. Guy behind Stephen as well asked a question. Yeah. Is it Ayub Khan, if I remember rightly, when he talked about the 3-line whip? Now, I think the reason why they basically did it was because I think they just want the thing to be done and dusted, and I also think that it's more of a Westminster bubble type thing. I don't think it's really hitting the nerve of people in the electorate really as much as what Partygate did. And I think that's what they were basically trying to do. They were basically trying to shove what do you call him, Keir Starmer, as the same as Boris Johnson. And you could basically say that Keir Starmer's political acumen and judgment is pretty much shit, but I don't think he's in the same mould as Johnson, not by any stretch of the imagination. Those two are like the three wicked witches of Westminster. Richard Holden wants to bring back Beergate. Is that true? I was just eating sloppy ice cream. They're literally the devils, yes. Well, it's like, he's another snivelling, smarmy piece of shit, isn't he, really? You know, Richard Holden. Yes, our man of Chicken Run, yes. Yes, he said he was going to stand and fight for his constituency. I'm not going anywhere. Next thing, he's suddenly appears in Billericay. Well, what it Billericay, if I remember rightly? Is it in? They literally, yes. Nice Nuremberg picture. But yes, yes, but Simon and Johnson, chalk and cheese. Yeah. Like, as I say, I did manage to watch the whole of the Morgan McSweeney bar testimony. And Jesus Christ. No one, he would never make a good leader because he was boring as so boring, and the more you hear into it, you just think, I don't think he really knew. I think the only thing he could ever basically have a go at him for was appointing the guy. Anybody worth the salt, even we could have told him, stay the hell away from Peter Mandelson, because he's about as trustworthy as a boa constrictor with your pet hamster, as that old political saying goes, won't it? But yes, he's more yeah. I think what let Dharma down is I don't think he has any political beliefs. I just think he seems to think that as a lawyer, he does whatever he thinks he needs to do to get the best for his whoever he's representing. And in his mind, I get the feeling he thinks he's the people, the British people, who he's representing. So he thinks, right, what's the best way to get whatever they want? You know what I mean? The best decision they want. And I just don't think he has any political belief. The only trouble is when you have so many MPs who have principles as well, they're not going to have it either, especially when it comes to stuff like winter fuel allowance and trying to cut welfare. There's information we need. But yes, they have brought in a snake charmer. Reform all those angry people constantly running the party for everyone because they fall drunk and puke in the middle of the living room. Yeah, you're probably right. But anyway, Brian Pierce has officially lost the plot. Oh, your MP is Zara Sultana, isn't it? Yes. Did she stand up in Parliament and say that the just basic Labour Party is just reform in a red rosette or something or whatever? I just think, what an odd thing to say. I just think, yes, Secretary of Snake Charmers. I'm starting to wonder if she's just starting to maybe, I get the feeling. I think she's starting to slightly believe in her own hype a little bit, and I don't know. It's because I remember when she did that 10-minute motion bill, free school meal for all kids. And I've just basically, and I totally agree. She'd have got my vote, but as time's gone on, I just think that I don't know what's happened to her. She just seems to be going a bit, I won't say off the wall, but I get the feeling that she seems to think, if for me to get any relevance, that I've got to do something that's going to get noticed. I don't really know why a by-election should be called when an MP changes party. Yeah, she should have moved to the... Yeah, I agree, Hassan. Yeah, I think she should have done. You know, I think, because I get the feeling that she'd but would she have been happy to play second fiddle to Zach Polanski? I'm not so sure she would. I don't know. Mansha, she's your MP. You would probably definitely know more better than me. But I do get the feeling that she's maybe losing her marbles a little bit. I've no idea. But yeah, she's like the kid of Parliament. Yeah, I watched it when she got thrown out, and he gave her plenty of opportunities to, just leave. Don't make it worse for yourself. And she just wasn't going to have a bat of it, was she? She was not going to have a bat of it. And I get the feeling that was all for show, just for the click on social media. That was a feeling I was getting. So, do you think when it comes to the next election and she puts her name forward to remain as your MP, do you think she would get it? She remain, or would they maybe vote Green? I don't know. I have no idea. What's your thought on that, Hassan? But anyway, let's crack on. What did happen earlier on this week? Hello, Chrissy. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Yeah, it certainly was good to see him get kicked out. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The White House conference dinner, was it, or something? And as you could tell, it went as planned.
What the fuck is this Israeli magician talking about? Will he shut the fuck up already? Any minute now. Come on, I need this ballroom. Where's the damn assassin? Finally. Works every time.
Come on, Spider Cash. Now's your time to shine. Fuck, I can't do it. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Don't look at her. Do not look at her, Bobby. I'm finally free. This is it. Sweet freedom.
Butter chicken, tikka masala, biryani, naan, samosa, tandoori chicken, curry, dal vindaloo, palak paneer.
What the fuck is this Israeli?
Yes. Now, I'm in between dances, whether this was false flag or not. Because I listened to Simon Marks, and he doesn't think it was. And he gives some legitimate reasons, so... So I'm in between dance, because when you hear more and more stuff coming out, you think, well, you can never say no. But, yes, no, she won't get back in because nobody really knows your party, and it's probably pointless. And I think it's had its day now. I think it's done and dusted. Spent the afternoon cutting and marking fluorescent yellow canvas ready for a day of sewing tomorrow. Oh dear. Oh well, spare a thought for me. I'll be spending a day of basically cutting my nails. Biting my nails. I won't even be listening to the football. I'm trying to watch it, because every time I watch Bradford City play away, we lose. And we're in that situation, final game of the season, where we just need a point away at Exeter, and we'll be safe. But if we lose, we could drop out if Luton win away at Bolton. And leapfrog us, and there's a good chance we could miss out. So I used to enjoy watching the away. If it would have been halfway up the league, I'd go and watch it, and I wouldn't have a problem and just enjoy the game. But we have a really bad away record, so I'm shitting my pants. But yeah, I get your feeling. Yes, she has. At least we've won the league. Yes, you have. And congratulations. Hopefully, you'll have a very good time in the Premier League. But find it strange. Yes, I can imagine. Yes. Yeah, I can well imagine, because it's simple reason that it's, when you can just do it and you're in the motions and you just go through the motions in your own little world. And that's yeah, fair enough. It's a little bit like me sometimes, if I'm in my little bunker of an office, like maybe a little man place, whatever. If I'm listening to congratulations. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Thoroughly deserved as well. Sarah, thoroughly deserved. It's like they played well over the season. I remember when we went over there and we beat you with it 3-1. I think there were a little bit of, I think underestimated us, but as the season went on, people stopped underestimating us. But yes, that was the absolute pandemonium in the White House conference dinner, where after the shooting, strangely enough, he started talking about the ballroom, and all we'll say is that we've got some other rare footage of people running away. Yes. There's Steve Miller hiding behind his pregnant wife.
No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Come on, get your boogies.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do that conga beat.
Yes, you must protect the Prince of Darkness, that is Stephen Miller, at all costs. When there's a false flag, I mean, there is an assassination attempt happening. Conga line, anyone? Yes. But yes. But yes, I had to add that because I couldn't resist. It was just so funny. There was so much going off there. He had has a lot of issues. Yeah, you're not wrong, Counter Kev. You're not wrong. And I thought that bit of a clip of where it all kicked off, and then all of a sudden. What you call him? The CIA or MI5, whatever you call them. They seem to grab hold of JD Pants first, whisk him out there, and then all of a sudden they went for the president, where he said he was told to throw himself on the floor. Do you believe him? Not sure I do. Yeah, because he said That was no accident. I didn't fall over. What I was told to do it. Let's be honest. His legs went from underneath him into, and he shit himself again. I think what might have caused his legs to go was the sheer weight of his nappy that he'd just filled. And his knees couldn't take the weight. And a lot of them posted almost the exact same thing on social media, like they were already told what to say. Oh, right. I must have missed that. Yes. Yes. I didn't quite catch what Christy said, but yes. And let's be honest. You could say he's opened the Pandora's box of post-truth, where even his own base don't believe. Yeah, exactly, Kirsty, the guy who's still eating while they were all kicking off. He's opened the Pandora's box of the post-truth world, where truth doesn't matter, and even his own base think it's a false flag. But anyway, we do have the you could say the leader of the free world. He will explain to you that this is not a false flag whatsoever, and he will tell you in his own words. Come on, get your...
All right, stop. Forget the polls and listen. Donnie's back with an ancient invention. Do this. If you need public support, just fake your own hit and treat it as a sport. Was it ever real, yo? Hell no, but people like to root for the underdog, so if you need a problem, yo, just fake it. Create a spectacle and let the lefties take it. Now that the psyop is pumping, everyone's hype and reporters are jumping. Use that diversion as fuel. Put a band-aid on it. Everything's cool. If they start asking about your year,
just fake it like me for the past 30 years.
The good assassination will never fail, so you can run the master plans of the Israelis. And when you mess up a big dirty war, just say, look, we won like you did before. If you need a problem, yo, just fake it. Just make it look real and let the lefties take it.
Yes.
Snickers for Linkshander.
Yes. Like I said, conclusive proof. That was a honest-to-God, truthful assassination attempt from the leader of the Free Will himself. Don't tap in tune. You're not wrong. I have one question. Why on earth did the police need military-grade night vision goggles? I did not know that. I've seen the odd clips here and there where it was so lax. Was the security? You're not wrong, Chrissy. Brilliant. But it just it looks like they were sort of, did I see it correctly that in the hallway where they were coming in, it got to the metal detector bit, and I can just imagine it. Said, right, just walk through the. Now, before you start walking, make sure you walk steadily through the metal. Why are you running through the hallway? Okay, guys, I'm off. See you next week. Have a great... You too, Dr. Path. You too as well, my friend. Take care, my good friend. Have a lovely weekend and take care. But, like, yeah, it was so lackadaisical for what it was just... Everybody's just walking through, and then you see this camera. Hello, person impersonator. I hope you're very, very well. just popping in till my visitor arrives. Not a problem, my friend. Hope you're very, very, very well, and hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Well, I hope you do have a wonderful weekend. But anyway, right. Let's see if this. Let's see if this works. Right, it's Gammon time. Yes. Need to make. Oh. Almost worked. But anyway, it's not a problem. I'll just bit a quick repair. Again, I had it all sorted. Everything was. This is hilarious. This is hilarious because this is so funny. Wait till I get myself all organised. Right, where the Labour MP accuses. Oh, I've got to do it in the Gammon voice. Hold on a sec. There we go. Yes, Labour MP. Yes, a Labour MP. Could say. Accuses Starmer and Lammy of sabotaging Brexit by stealth in a blistering attack. Right. Have a guess who is it? And you've got a bit of a good start. Labour MP, first name is Graham. So who do you think it is? Who do you think the Labour MP is? And whoever gets it right wins a prize, which is a holiday in Skegness that was booked last year. So you one lucky winner can win last year's holiday to Butlin Skegness. No, not Graham Lindsay. Yeah, some serious news in the last half hour. Trump has announced he is imposing an additional 25% tariff on vehicles imported from the EU because the EU are not honouring the trade deal. All right, whatever. Graham moron. Not far off. Yeah, I think Europe are almost at a point of ignoring Trump and just dealing with it. Yeah, I won't surprise me. Johnny Reid. Oh no, she's disappeared. Yeah, I agree. You sure I thought he had 15% cap? Oh dear. Let's be honest. He's just basically. He's just Graham Jones. Nope, not. And Shatner's bassoon wins the first prize of a week's trip from last year's holiday to Butlin Skegness. Yes, it was Labour's very own Graham Stringer who let's just say basically accused Sir Keir Starmer has been accused of sabotaging Brexit alongside his deputy in a blistering attack by one of his own MPs, branding the Prime Minister and David Lammy, old Uber Remainers. Labour MP Graham Stringer tore into the pair and claimed they had been sabotaging Brexit by stealth from the day after the referendum. Oh, it gets better with the Gammons. In a devastating intervention, Mr. Stringer told the Daily Express that the only political leader on his way to do what they want is to have another referendum, saying it would test their biased views. The MP for Blackley and Middleton South warned Sir Keir, who campaigned for and voted for Remain, that if people know what the reversal would mean, there would be a bigger majority to stay out. I'm not so sure about that, Graham, me old mucker. I think they're very possibly... I possibly don't agree with you, but anyway, do continue, my Brextremist nut job, Graham Stringer. Britain overwhelmingly voted to leave the European Union 10 years ago, and the Daily Express had been campaigning to give us a proper Brexit, which demands the country leave the ECHR to take back control of the border. The crusade also calls for a 12-mile fishing zone around the country to keep our fisheries only usable by British fishermen, as well as demanding Whitehall take an axe to EU red tape instead of adopting more of Brussels laws. I don't know why they keep doing this, but Mr. Stringer, 76, as if his age means anything, but he goes, he's a prominent Eurosceptic within the Labour movement and called for the country to unshackle itself from the bloc in the 2016 referendum. He has consistently opposed attempts to rejoin and voted against plans which would have seen the UK stay in the customs union in the event of a no-deal Brexit in 2018. Shadow Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, Alex Burghardt, yes, Mr. Angry, MP, said the government was trying to reopen historic debates to distract from their continual scandals. He said, Labour should be focused on the issues that matter to the public today, not attempting to hash out arguments of the past. It is clear that Labour wants Britain to take Europe's rules, should I say. This is yet more terrible negotiating by Keir Starmer. As you can see, Reform UK's tax dodger in chief, Deputy Dick, Little Dick Tice, piled on them pressure and accused Labour of being hell-bent on outsourcing British sovereignty to Brussels at every turn. He said, from pushing to rejoin the single market to defending every scrap of EU red tape and trying to sneak freedom of movement back through the back door, Labour are hell-bent on outsourcing British sovereignty to Brussels at every turn. Mr. Tice added, they stood on a manifesto promising their constituents less Europe, not more. No wonder even their own MPs are getting twitchy about the blatant betrayal of Brexit happening in plain sight. It gets better. Just like another Brextremist MP, Reform UK's 30p Leanderthal said that Mr. Stringer was correct, adding, in my opinion, both Lammy and Starmer are traitors to the British people. They do not care about democracy. They care about their own political ideology and their champagne socialist friends. And it gets even better. Another complete ham and egger. Dr. David, I nearly said Dr. David Bannerman then. David Campbell Bannerman, a former MP and renowned Brexiteer, added that Mr. Stringer was absolutely right. He has accused the government of playing a game of grandma's footsteps, he said. The reset is designed to undermine Brexit bit by bit, like a game of grandma's footsteps. Every time you turn around, they have crept us closer to rejoining the EU. This disrespects the largest ever democratic vote in British history and is treasonous. I would hardly call it over... how can I put it? The largest Democratic vote. It was 52-48. It's hardly a massive majority, is it? But anyway, the row erupted as the government pushes ahead with its EU reset, with critics say amounts to rejoining the bloc by stealth through dynamic alignment with Brussels rules. Labour insiders have defended the approach as pragmatic and in Britain's economic interests, arguing closer ties with the EU will boost trade and growth. But Brextremists warn the government is betraying the 2016 referendum result and surrendering British sovereignty to unelected bureaucrats in the continent, or on the continent, should I say. A Labour spokesperson said, "In an increasingly volatile world, this Labour government will always put Britain's national interests first, which require a closer partnership with our allies in Europe to strengthen our economy and security. That's how we increase long-term growth and help ease the cost of living for working people." I thank you. That is what you call gammon time. Absolutely barking mad, aren't they? I would love it if... I have to say, I would love it if they come to near the last year of the election, they say, if you vote for us, we will do a referendum for rejoining the EU. That would set the cap on this opinions, wouldn't it? I would be so ashamed if I was in America. I would give up my citizenship and claim asylum. In another country, yes. Hey, Dad, I took another pic of another piece of my art prowess on phone thing. I sent it on Messenger. We've got to see this then. Oh dear. Yes. Yes. Let me guess. This is a picture of our President Tiny Hands. Take it away. That's got a picture of our President Tiny Hands. Yes, that's it. I'm going to put an extra 10% tariffs on all of UK products after seeing that picture. That's another disgrace. Utter disgrace. So yes, sounds quite likely. I'll have to. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I quite like that. That's very good. But yes, that was gammon time. So they're all actually having seem to be having kittens over the fact that. They seem to be getting they seem to be moving closer to our neighbours in the European Union. Most people voted leave not because they wanted to leave the EU, but because Cameron stated he would stand down as PM if the UK voted to leave. That's probably a good point, actually. It's about not considered. Now I'm going to thoroughly wash my hands now. I think you should. I would go for an hour under the shower as well, just to make totally sure. And so yeah, who needs 5 reasons? I've got to see who. I missed out on all that, but yes, I almost did just because I hated Cameron so much. I only changed my mind in the last few weeks. Yes, I have to say, when it came to the referendum, I was unsure what to do because I didn't really know enough about it, because it wasn't really something I really thought about. It wasn't something that took up my whole life we needing to leave the European Union. And to be honest, I didn't really know what it was. But when you see that, oh, we're going to have a debate on the telly, you know, with all these clowns like Nigel Farage on, you think, oh, this must be something serious for the referendum. And the more I watched and listened, the more I just thought, all you ever heard from those on Brexit, take back our money, take back our laws, and we be able to do whatever I want. Have a look at him. He could be the first Labour MP on the list. I would be, yes, that could be interesting. And the more I looked in it, the only, because I was, either way. But then once I think I changed from maybe voting to leave to definitely voting to stay was when I've forgotten the name of that Labour MP. She was murdered on the same day. Nigel Farage brought out that Breaking Point post. I can't think of her name now. Her name's just escaped me. Joe Cox. Is it Joe Cox? If I remember, no, it ain't. I can't. Is it? I can't. Then when I found out Brexit was like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know what you mean. So it was Joe Cox. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. I just want right sure. Cheers for that, Chris. Yes. And yeah, cheers for that counter, Kev. I couldn't quite remember, yeah. I was thinking, is it Joe Cox? Was it Joe Cox? And then somebody in my back of my head said, no, it's not quite. But anyway. But hot off the press, we did manage to get some raw footage of the interrogation of the assassination attempt, the shooter, and how it all went down. Oh yes, let's just say there's everything all adds up here, honestly.
We have detained the assassin. Why doesn't he have a shirt on? Oh, that's, standard procedure. I'm a paid actor. You don't think it looks suspicious that he's even alive? Why is that suspicious? He sprinted past you armed like Rambo. You want me to believe you just peacefully arrested him and then took his top off? Yeah, I'm also...
That's a good point, really, isn't it? You know, he ran past him like Rambo, and they still managed to arrest him without shooting him. It begs a question.
So not white. And those guys never survived. The Secret Service did their job perfectly. Then how did he get as far as he did? Well, you see, he walked in the front door, stealthy, and then he ran really fast. That's all it took. How did anyone survive? I hid behind my wife. I ran in front of my wife. And I hid behind a couch. Was your dick in it? Well, I wasn't scared at all. You knew it was fake. I knew God would protect me. I promise you are alive in spite of me. But this is why I need my ballroom. That's right, ballroom, ballroom. You think I wouldn't have tried this if you had your ballroom? His manifesto said he can no longer permit a pedo-rapist. I've never raped anybody. And I'm not a pedophile. What makes you think it was about you? This is all the Democrats' fault. How so? They spew their hateful rhetoric. Trump said they're the enemies of the people and are ruining the country. Because they are. He called them Satan. Which is ironic because he's more like me than any... You know what? Never mind. You want to see how my performance ended? Of course, Oz. I forgot you were even hosting. Ta-da! It's the assassin's shirt.
Yes. I have to say that was an excellent Patel, a Cash Patel. Yes. You have a good weekend and wake up and smell the rosemaries. Have a lovely weekend and thanks for stopping by. Yeah, exactly. That was hilarious. That was brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliantly funny. Really funny as a guy. I can't eat pineapples, but I'm okay with juice. Figure that out. Yes, I have to say, growing up, one thing that I didn't like tomatoes. It's one of them where I can eat them now, but when I was younger I didn't. But I would quite happily put tomato sauce on my chips or whatever. That is probably exactly how the aftermath played out. Oh yes, you're not wrong. Because let's just say that let's just say that this is. You think this is how it went down?
Hello, fake assassination department, where it's more than just a fad. How can I help you? I'm sorry, what? The White House Correspondents' Dinner. You mean the one that's tonight? No. I understand why you need this to happen. His numbers are tanking, people are talking about Epstein again, and the whole Strait of Hormuz debacle is just blowing up in his face. My question is, why are you asking for this now? I cannot throw something together in a couple of hours, okay? This is a carefully planned piece of staged political intrigue, not a dinner party for an 8th grade graduation. I know it worked in 2024. You know why it worked in 2024? Because I had time to make it work. I had time to teach the Secret Service choreography. I had time to set up that little fist photo op thing, and I had time to give the president a little vial of fake blood and instruct him on how to put it on his ear in a somewhat believable fashion. And believe me, that last bit was actually the hardest thing of the whole debacle. All it was dab, 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 then come up. Dab, 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 then come up. And it took him 3 hours to get it right. 6 months of planning. And you want me to do this in... Where is my watch? I'm starting to think you guys go to this well a little too much. You had the one in Pennsylvania in 2024, then another one on a golf course a few months later, and now this? Fellas, this is not like using your dead grandmother in order to get out of a math test, all right? We're dealing with severely diminishing returns. Fine, you can send me over a copy of the president's jokes, but I'm telling you, it's not going to make this go any smooth. Oh my God. On second thought, I can work something up, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be good. Also, not to sound like a broken record, but all this could be avoided if you just finished the ballroom. That way, I could have virtually any kind of fake assassination attempt just ready to go. Best I can do is a couple of shots fired in the lobby before Secret Service takes him down. And it is important that Secret Service takes him down before anybody has a chance to ask him any questions. Half my job is finding patsies, and I am scraping the bottom of the barrel. At this point, I'm pretty much down to loners on the dark web and dudes in community college improv troops. No, we can't use DoorDash Grandma again. We've already used it too much, and people are starting to get suspicious. Also, make sure the president doesn't know this is happening. We'll need footage of him looking surprised when the Secret Service shoves him to the ground like an old beanbag. I'm gonna need you to hold on a second. Caroline Levitt's talking about tonight's Correspondents' Dinner on the news.
This speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny, it'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
I'm gonna have to put you on hold for a second. Hey, DoorDash Grandma, got a question for you. How would you like to meet the president again? No, not like that.
That was funny. Oh dear, that was fun. I eat almost all vegetables, and I like them uncooked. I got used to them like that when I was a kid and had to eat them raw. Oh no! I have to say, I don't mind a little bit of raw carrot, but that's about it. I don't mind a little of raw carrot, but that's a brilliant reaction to Levitt. Exactly, Chrissy. Dash Grandma. That poor woman. Yes. Dash Grandma. Would like me the president again. Not like that. Boiled carrot with garlic butter. Very nice. I have to say, like I say, when it comes to this all I will say is, if it ain't a false flag, I won't be surprised. But if it is, I still won't be surprised, because when it comes, if it ain't a false flag, because there's absolutely loads of gun nuts over in America, but if it ain't, it won't surprise me. It just won't surprise me. But anyway, as we near the home straight, you could say. But did anybody see that 60-minute interview? Yes, where our cankles basically, I would say, quite clearly, quietly made quite the admission, didn't he? Well, we have our you could say our American correspondent to cover it. Take it away, Maggie.
Hi, Donald. Thank you so much for meeting with me. I have to say, I've never been this close to you before. You smell terrible.
You're a disgrace, but go ahead. Let's finish the interview.
Okay, Stinky. Someone's in a mood. Now let's talk about what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. That was definitely not staged, right?
Look, for whatever reason, we disagree on a lot of subjects.
Yes, we do. Like this assassination attempt. I mean, everything about it is just suspicious as fuck. Like the detailed manifesto that was released to the public. I mean, the manifesto gave a clear motive, but also echoed your talking point about the need for more safety. You know, you needing a ballroom?
I read the manifesto.
Oh, so you know. What were your thoughts on the motive?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I have it right here. And it reads, and I quote, "I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes."
Yeah, he did write that.
Why do you think he wrote that?
You know, some of these people, they may be crazy, but they're not stupid, and they figure things out.
And what did he figure out?
What I am.
And you are?
A crazy person.
Right.
A rapist.
Obviously.
And, pedophile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't believe you're being so honest. This literally never happens.
It's like the craziest thing.
Well, I appreciate you being honest. Anything else you want to be honest about?
I want to go.
You want to go? What was that?
Crap.
Did you just crap your pants?
Pretty much.
What do you mean, pretty much? You either crapped your pants or you didn't.
On the floor.
You shit on the floor?
I did. I really did.
Oh, I see now.
Pretty good close-up.
All right, interview's over. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
You're disgusting.
That's right.
Yes. I was the low down to the 60-minute interview where our Cankles McTaco Tits shit his pants. We had a blind tasting activity, ended up being given raw garlic, and ever since I have a dislike for it. Yeah, if I'm honest, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yes, I have to say, Maggie Reach is so funny. She's brilliant. I might to stop the poo jokes. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I'm so sorry. I do apologise. Well, if anybody complains, Ellie, just blame me. Say it's that Daily Blasé bloke. He's leading me astray. But, anyways, also, let's just say that, have we heard about the news of RFK and the latest scandal, and where he, from what I can gather, he found a dead raccoon. And now most people stay well clear of it, but not our RFK, because, well, you know, he's RFK really, isn't he? He decided to cut off its penis, from what I could gather, and took it home for experimentation or for whatever reason. But, well, we have a Friday Frolic exclusive. Yes, we do have our very own that has come on the show, RFK, to explain the reason what has actually happened, because he wants to respond to the allegations and clear it all up. Take it away, RFK.
Hey, everybody, I want to make it clear, the story that just came out about me chopping off a raccoon's penis on a family road trip on the side of the freeway is accurate, but I want to tell you it's not as weird as it sounds. I basically chopped off the penis because ever since I was a young boy, I like to study raccoon penises, any animal, a penis at that, a horse cock or a beaver twat or a stinky slug pussy, any sort of genitalia. I love to snip it off or bite it off with my mouth if my kids aren't around, and then I take it to a lab and I study it. So it's not like I just bought it off to scoop my Frosted Flakes with. I don't have a big moose cock that I'll eat my Frosted Flakes with. I study it for human purposes, for science purposes, because the trans people are running out of peanut butter, and if we don't figure out other ways to get food, we're going to run out of food. Hey, everybody, I want to make it clear, the story that just came out about...
That's enough, JFK. RFK should have said. Too much information. I don't want to know about your misdemeanors with horse penises, but... Yeah. Oh, any chat got their legs crossed. Yes, I can imagine they will have done. Yes. Oh, that was so funny. I will say the guy nearly broke me. My 4 years. Oh, my mum tried to make me eat cheese, and I puked all over the living room carpet. I know the feeling. To this day, I feel the same feeling. When I smell it, I already hate it. Fuck, pussy shit. You've been spying on my browsing history. Where are the current Yanks? So easy to send up. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, dear. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. But anyway, finally. So before we go, has anybody heard, before we go, this one's back for my lovely daughter. Best line ever by Phil. Even RFK throat is trying to shut him up. Yes, I quite agree. But anyway, back to finally where we bit of light relief, where we one for the road, where it's the furry animals bit before we go. And yes, this is the favourite part of my daughter's bit. The doggies, where all I will say is, in this clip you will see, if you're not sure what to get your doggy for a Christmas present, there's a little suggestion in here.
I want to talk.
Go ahead, tell me all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who did it?
Your girlfriend, she won't let me run around the house and all she do is fuss at me all the time. Dog do this, dog got a name, and if she told you she treated me good, no she not. She lying, bro, in this our house, bro. And I ain't trying to tell on her, but I caught her on the phone talking to another boy, all lovey-dovey, like, oh, honey, oh, honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got caught, now you upset. He ain't falling for that.
Sweet baby. Mama, follow me. Is he being naughty?
This could be the perfect gift for your dog when it comes to Christmas time. The perfect gift. So take notes.
You in trouble now. You are. Yeah. Tell her where you got it. Where did you get that? Tell her.
I found it.
Tell her.
I found it outside.
You stole it.
No, bitch.
What are you doing?
Playing with my horn.
Where'd you get that?
Outside. I found it.
Did you take that out of the dishwasher?
No.
You know you took it.
No, I didn't.
Tell her.
He's not very happy
Yes, get your dog a horn.
with you. Tell him I'm prettiest.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can I have that?
It's my horn.
Corgi,
Just take it from me.
give it to me.
Just take it from me, Mama.
Give me that. Hey. You're naughty. That is not for you.
My horn.
Well, neither yours. Yeah, so get in there.
Stop! I said I'm in charge.
Time to wake up, fat boy.
Yes, but now you've got the cat now.
Ow! It's nap time.
Wake up.
No, it's nap time.
Black
Ow!
Panther.
You gonna give me whiplash. You ain't even black. Stop. Ooh, what's that? What's that? You know I don't like scary stuff. Stop. Where you at? Where you at?
Right
Oh,
here,
there you
fat
go.
boy.
You up, fine.
Let me go.
You gonna stop calling me fat?
Let me go before I tell Mama.
What you gonna tell mama?
Tell her you fat.
No, you ain't. Ooh, you lucky you smaller than me, cause I whoop you.
Come on in,
Stop. You
baby.
gonna scratch my house. Stop. Mama, just keep watching TV. And don't look around. Daddy looking at me to see if I'm snitching.
What is it?
Well, I busted Dad eating out the can, and I told him if he didn't share it with me, I was snitching on him.
Daddy didn't give you the canned food? He didn't give you the canned food? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm snitching. I can tell everything now. Yep. Remember he forgot to pick you up? Talking about he was at work. He was taking a nap. And guess what else? He lost his job 2 months ago. That's why he eating all the canned goods.
Yes. So, if you're doing something dodgy, make sure the family petting about. And make sure the family petting about. And if you're stuck for a Christmas present for your dog, get your dog a horn. I'm sure they will love it. But anyway, that's another episode over. It's had its little moments in between. Hopefully I'll catch up with Alistair and our chat, find out what's gone on. But other than that, all I'll say is, before we go, I usually have a bit of my normal outro. I have something different for you. Something very, very different that you will love and enjoy. Something that my wife gave to me at the very last minute. I thought, I've got to add this. And let's just say this is right up our street, you could say. No, it is Chris. Glad to see you here. And all I'll say is, this is absolutely brilliant. And big, massive thumbs up for my beautiful wife for highlighting me at the last minute. And I just got to share this. This is Heave Ho. Let's just say, heave ho, you clunge, feral heave, Reform UK, inglorious wreck. And let's just say that this is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if anybody's heard it, but this is songwriting at its best. I want everybody boogieing away right to the end. Take it away, guys.
come gather round, sailors, ye wine-blasted fools, and hear of a party of absolute tools. They sailed from the right wing, then further they veered. The most thunder-clunging crew has appeared. They've got ex-Tory barnacles scraped off the hull, their promises rotting, their brains dangerously dull. So heave up the anchor and spit on the deck. Reform UK, the inglorious wreck. First comes the captain, the Clacton-based prick, the thunder-clunging, fuck-spankled, shit-croaking, wobbling dick. While Parliament waited for Nigel to speak, he'd made 2,000 cameos in a single damn week. 14 grand from his birthday boy grift, endorsed a neo-Nazi as a warm-hearted gift. Dog whistled Holocaust bollocks, dressed up as a laugh. Now leaflets are missing, he's screaming attack. Democracy's dying, it's Nigel's Royal Mail hack. The warbler spoke 90 times more on his phone than he stood on the floor of the Commons he claims he owns. Then there's Ashfield's own 30p clunge boggling Burke, the shit-gurgling, fuck-gargling, brain-dead twat squirt at work. He stood up in Commons, he bellowed and brayed. The Prime Minister lied with no proof displayed. Mark Austin said, Anderson, give me your proof. Lee said, I don't care, then fell through the roof. They dragged the thick bastard straight out by his ear. The clunge pimpled gobshite of Ashfield right here. At petrol stations with flags while the potholes gave wide. A teacher told Lee where to shove his shit racist pride. You couldn't tell truth if your life were at stake. Your racist flags are just more shite you make. Now Ferrum in Waterlooville's is on about her fascist cream. The clunge-boggling fuck-fuddled walking bad dream. Twice she got the boot from the Home Office throne. Liz Truss fired her first for emailing on her phone. She called it coming home. Home did you say to Farage and the clunge ferret's grand hip array? She called teachers extremists for opposing reform, while the teacher called Anderson a pathetic shitstorm. Well done, Lee, she tweet blasted, how courteous, bravo, while accidentally voting with Labour. Oh ho, wrong lobby, so hello, wrong lobby again. The best and the brightest, yeah, more like amen. Now Newark's own polished up clunge ferret tough. The fuck-fumbling wrong lobby wandering show-off left the Conservatives' grasp Farage's hand, then wandered into Labour's lobby. Unplanned shadow chancellor, really? He can't find the door. Him and Braverman voted the wrong way once more. To child benefit cap, he supported it, oops. Farage always thought Jenrick was a fraud. Recount the troops, said he'd fix Britain's broken economy with pride. Then stumbled through Parliament with egg on his hide. The most expensive recruiting mistake Farage made. A decade in Parliament, can't make the grade. From Boston and Skegness comes a blowhard-in-chief. The shit-belching fuck bugle fart beyond all belief. Net stupid zero, he bellows and crows while sharing Lee Anderson's clips to his bros. He called the brave teacher a lefty with glee. Lee Anderson educates, laughed all of GB. Super department, he squeals, gonna grow GDP 4%, lads, now watch Skegness sink in the sea. Oil and gas burn lots, we don't care for the earth. The Boston-born shit bugle roared with great mirth. Our wealth fund for Britain, prosperity grand, while Skegness thugs slowly right there where he stands. Now Runcorn and Hellsby only won by 6 fucking votes. This shit splattered clunge bugle in Parliament floats. First woman reform ever managed to seat by a margin so thin it's a medical feat. She once was reprimanded as a magistrate, pushed politics from the bench when she oughtn't to have. I'm full of black people, drove them mad, she once said. Reform said, politically motivated, enough said. The tightest majority in all of our age dragged herself to the Commons filled with Farage rage, wealth, pride, or whatever the conch bugles here. 6 votes from obscurity. Give her a cheer! East Welsh's own clunge pimple Tory defector. The shit-snorting fuck flustered reformed UK collector said his old party was over. Packed up his bags and sailed off to Farage's raft made of flags. A former shadow minister with blazer-y smirk, now swabbing reform's deck like a shit-covered dirk. Another ex-Tory in Farage's his fleet, his manifesto of chaos complete. East Wiltshire deserves better, let's be honest here. A clunge pimple jumper just switched chandeliers. Romford's most ancient fuck-withered barnacle of rust. Finally, Romford's own ancient old crust. The fuck-withered clunge ferret covered in dust. Since 2001, he's been Romford's own bloke. Jumped ship to reform's racist joke. The longest serving MP to bail on the blues. Followed Bob Gendrick out, he had nothing to lose. The Krusty's barnacle scraped off the Tory old hull. Sailed into reform and the ship hit a bull. Rofford's been represented since before time began by this flag-waving Tory defecting old man. Only reformites for Britain, he said with a shout, while the Tory ship sank with him half fallen out.
That is one hell of a banging tune. That is excellent. And did I see our good friend Eric Davison in the chat there, getting off his bike and listening? Oh, good on you. That was just brilliant. First music video tip. But yes. Oh, that was just, well, yeah, exactly. Well crafted tune. That is just banging. Oh, yeah. My visitor got here, so I'll love you and leave you. Have a great... Yeah, well, we're heading off ourselves anyway, person impersonator, so don't worry about it. I'm tempted to post doodle reform, but I don't blame you. I would do. Right, see you, chat. And, yes, exactly, same here. Have a fantastic weekend. Sorry if you got a little bit upset about what happened earlier on. Hopefully that'll be sorted out. And chances are probably Ed Thompson will be having a live stream in just over 10 plus minutes. And I'm sure Max will have a live stream on 8:30, and I don't think they do Politics Social on a Friday anymore. But anyway, all I will say is have a fantastic weekend. Take care, my friends. And as I said earlier in Reagan Elite's chat, if you can't be good at it. Take care, my friends.